Warning: spoilers for the ending of Pray for the Devil. Our main character, Anne, is depicted in Pray for the Devil as a young child in the opening scene. Anne's mother is attempting to force her into her bedroom, but there is obviously a problem with Anne. Even though Anne's mother was given a schizophrenic diagnosis, we eventually realize that she is possessed. Anne is currently employed in Boston at one of the few exorcism training facilities outside of Rome. Anne works as a nun and a nurse, caring for the numerous people who appear to be possessed and end up at the school, despite the fact that exorcism classes are only open to men. The local cardinal notices something strange about Anne after she encounters a man who is possessed and learns that she was attacked by a demon without having provoked it. Anne is therefore permitted to attend exorcism classes and even witness one in action. Anne has already gotten close to the young girl Natalie, who is the subject of the exorcism. Father Raymond and Father Dante, two male priests, are initially sent into her room to carry out the exorcism, but when they are thwarted, Anne intervenes, and the demon is banished. Although it's unclear whether Natalie's demon has been cast out, Father Dante is so impressed that he asks Anne to assist him in performing an exorcism on his sister without the church's approval. She consents, and it initially seems like the exorcism was successful. But after Dante's sister commits suicide the following day, Anne decides to go back to her convent to stop any further harm. Additionally, we discover that Anne gave her unborn child up for adoption after becoming a nun while she was pregnant. Anne discovers that Natalie is not actually free of her demon when Dante arrives at the convent. Instead, the demon has instructed Dante to summon Anne. Anne decides to go back and perform an exorcism on Natalie after realizing that she is the child she gave up for adoption. Anne eventually allows Natalie's demon to take up residence in her body, and though at first it seems to have the upper hand, she eventually manages to triumph over it by recalling the strength of her own spirit. Father Raymond is killed, but Dante, Anne, and Natalie all make it out alive. The movie ends with Anne learning that the devil might not be finished with her just yet, after being confronted by two possessed people in a taxi on her way out of Boston, becoming the first woman in centuries to study exorcism.